Are we at Microsoft's? I'm not too convinced.
I don't know. That kind of is maybe PlayStation. Maybe I'm just going blind. I don't know. It's all green. It's all doesn't make any sense to me. But we check. There's a bunch of stuff here. There's Halo, Master Chief Collection. There's Minecraft. But we spend a lot of time checking the ID to Xbox stuff, and particularly Screen Sheet and hashtag IDAR.
There is a plethora of indie titles that look absolutely awesome that are coming out soon for the Xbox One and Xbox 360 consoles, but we are mainly concerned about hashtag IDAR.
Which is honestly a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Yeah, so effectively what it is think of like Battle Block Theaters mode where you actually play soccer and you throw the ball and go for goal and you play against opponents and play with your teammates. That's essentially that, but has a more simplistic approach. So you do have your attack button, your jump button, and your directional pad. Works incredibly well, easy to get into, and it's, like I said before, it's a whole lot of fun.
And it has a lot of indie characters from other indie games, and even a live Twitter feed for people using the hashtag IDAR hashtag, so a lot of fun, but also Screen Sheet's also a ton of fun on Xbox One.
Yeah, so it's just as interesting, an awesome premise of every character in the game or every player is invisible, so you actually have to use audio and visual cues in order to pick them up and actually shoot in a general location. So stuff like their bullets give off location as well as footsteps, so it's a really odd concept to get into, but honestly, it kind of, you do get used to it fairly quickly.
And it makes sense considering your 4-player local co-op on a console, it kind of evokes the feeling, so we're gonna head off. We're gonna maybe try play a little bit more D4 because that's a game that's totally here.
Yes, there's a setup for D4. Go play it, guys. It's awesome.
So 2K probably will have to have the reddest booth of all of PAX. What do you agree?
Yeah, if anything with John Cena on it, it's got to be rad.
But you can't see him though. You can't see him. Yeah. So all right, fine. We spent a lot of time with WB 2K15, the PS4 version of the game. It looks really nice. It plays a lot different than what you'd expect from a wrestling game. It's slower, but it's also a lot more rewarding. It rewards you for playing smarter, if it makes any sense.
I must say, I'm a bit different boat. Of course, it works mechanically, but the visuals, it's not very consistent. So it goes from Randy Orton, who looks absolutely one for one, then John Cena looks like a complete Neanderthal. So,
to be fair, it's the first time in a long time I've also scanned the models in, so
I think it's a bit tit for tat at this point.
True that, true that. We also played a little of NBA 2K15 because it's out and I really love that game. And a little bit of Borderlands, but also a little bit of Evolve too, which is also a ton of fun.
Yeah, so I mean, Evolve, they're pushing really, really hard. Sure, you got some stuff here that's already been released, things like that, obviously for promotional reasons. But yeah, Evolve seems to be fairly legit.
True that, true that. So we're going to try to get in line for some more wrestling because wrestling video games are a lot of fun.
They released for Evolve already, goddammit.
True that.
Okay, Jamie, let's get the specifics. Ubisoft.
They've got a lot of cool games. They've got the Just Dance. They've got the Assassin's Creed. They've got the Far Cry. It's a good year for them. But
it's what you'd expect, but there's some changes as well.
I mean, honestly, the thing we spent a lot of time was with The Crew, which is an open-world MMO racing game where you take part in a series of missions. You drive fancy fast cars in open-world environments across the US. It's actually a really neat idea. The handling of the cars is a little squirrely, but I think it's more a case of you need to get used to it over time as opposed to 5 minutes it takes to play the game.
I must agree, it is a little bit sluggish, but there is a certain visceral feel to it that you don't get in any other game. Now, let's talk about something else. Just Dance.
You played it, you tell me about it.
Actually, yes, I did play it, and there is some very incriminating footage of myself, Donald, and Nas playing it, so if you watch it, you might get pregnant.
But it looks like it's a fun dancing game. There's decent music in it. I mean, people dig it, so why not enjoy it, I suppose.
It works well, it's got Dead or Alive as well, so that's even awesome. So yeah, even some other stuff like Assassin's Creed, it is what you would expect, it plays solidly, all that sort of good stuff. Far Cry 4 as well.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I can't wait to check them out more at home on my cool, comfy setup, so.
Yes, good show Ubisoft, good show.